What's up, Walking Dead friends and family? It's Brian Castrillo, and I'm back with another video. But we got some stuff to talk about, and we're going to get to that. But first, we got some mail call. So this is from the Walking Dead supply drop. Now, I've already got my quarterly drop, so the only thing this really can be is when they were doing their makeup for the Aaron pop that was damaged, and the whole box was destroyed. So let's check this out first. That would be my guess. We're going to see what it is. They were supposed to send another box and a mystery Funko Pop, which I thought was pretty cool of them, because I honestly didn't expect them to do much more than maybe replace the pop, if anything. And that was due to they tried putting it in a different box, and it didn't really protect it. But let's see what we got here. I'm kind of excited. Then we're going to get on to the other stuff that's going on in the Walking Dead universe, and I'm sure you already know. But, yep, it is just what I thought it was. So before we open up the pop, I'm going to put that off to the side here. We are going to pull this stuff out. And that is exactly what that is. That is the Aaron replacement box. So I think that's pretty awesome, because anybody else that collects pops like I do, you want your box to, to look good. You want it to be in this, in good condition. So I'm excited for that. But this is what I just did not expect them to do. I did not expect an extra pop. I thought maybe they just replaced the box, if anything. So I'm kind of excited for this, and let's see what it is. I hope it's something I don't have yet, but we are going to find out at the same time, because I do not know. And it is Alpha. Oh my goodness. I do not have an Alpha, and that is unmasked. So that is pretty awesome. I'm excited for her. Yeah. Alpha is easily one of the best villains in the entire series. I'm excited about this. So, but let's get back to what we're going to talk about. Now, so first I'm going to show you something that I got from my birthday, from my lady. And I got this, my birthday is tomorrow, April 28th. And check this out. It's Carol. Carol is easily one of my favorites. And in fact, I will say she has the best character arc in the entire Walking Dead series. Melissa McBride has been phenomenal in this role. She brought Carol to another level that the comics just did not did. And if you read the comics, you know she doesn't last as long as she does in the TV show. But she's got, of course, the cookies. And if you look at the bottom, of course, the legendary look at the flowers. In the back, she's got a knife, because Carol is always scheming. But she is she's a subject now. So we all knew for a while that The Walking Dead had this spin-off series with Carol and Daryl planned. And I know, like, I kind of wish they didn't really reveal this. This could have waited, really, maybe towards 11, like towards the end of 11C, or even at the end of the series. I mean, if you already knew you were going to do this, like if this was planned, really well, you could have announced this. Whatever happens in the finale of The Walking Dead, and man, I don't know about you, but that is rough trying to hear that, the finale of The Walking Dead. But whatever is going to happen or was going to happen, you could have announced it directly after the show. Right after, or even Talking Dead, because we know that Chris Hardwick is going to talk about it. So why not announce it then, and then get everybody excited, because the fan base is there. We are going to be there for The Walking Dead, but now you got us hyped up for the Carol and Daryl spinoff, and we just got word that Melissa McBride has pulled out. How do you lose Carol? Now, a lot of stuff we probably don't know yet, and it'll probably come out later. Some of the early information is that this was going to be filmed overseas, over in Europe, and Carol is not able to go over there for whatever reason. She may have other priorities, other jobs that she may be working on right now, other projects or whatnot. But now it's just going to be the Daryl spinoff. Now, this brings up a few questions. Like, one, what is how does this affect 11C? So 11C, I'm assuming, this has already been filmed, and I don't know that this decision has been made way back when they filmed this, or were they sitting on this information all this time and are not just now telling us? So let's go on the basis that this was already filmed and they did not know this, and this just came up. What does that mean for 11C? Do they have to do reshoots? Does this change the entire story and the scheme of the Walking Dead universe going forward? Because, I mean, Carol is a major player in the Walking Dead universe. Do they change the story? Could it possibly be that maybe because of this, Daryl, well, let's talk about why Daryl may go over there, and then we'll get to that. Could this possibly be connected to, like, why Europe? But could this be connected to the post-credit scene in World Beyond? You remember when the fast walker was, coming towards the door? This was, of course, in France. That's in Europe. The question is now, I do believe that the CRM and a lot of this is connected to Lance Hornsby. Of course, he is from Ohio. He was a leader of a community in Ohio. We know from that post-credit scene that the Primrose team that they spoke about was in Ohio. And could possibly, maybe, Carol gets abducted. Let's say that's the story. And then Daryl is going over to Europe to get her. Like, I don't understand, like, how they get to Europe or how this is going to connect. Of course, we still got, 8 more episodes. I cannot wait. But this is confusing. Like, how do we lose her? Carol, like, I'm flustered. I'm heartbroken. I wanted this spinoff with Carol and Daryl. But, what happens going forward? How does this change it? Now, if this was known all this time and they just didn't reveal it to us, then, obviously they won't need any more reshoots. But And then there was also word that they still want to keep, Carol for possible Walking Dead universe reshoots. Now, what does that mean? I would assume that means that she's not dying in this this final part for season 11. But, what does it mean? Like, does she just go off in the sunset or just, stay at the Commonwealth? Like, how does this change everything? Now, I have to believe that Europe has to be connected to that post-credit scene in World Beyond. And I do believe that Lance Hornsby is going to be connected to that somehow. Whether that's a storyline they're going on with Daryl, I don't know, but that would be my speculation that's why it's connected. Like, why else would he go to Europe? The other thing that I was kind of thinking about is, you remember the scene where Carol and Daryl were talking with Connie and Kelly, and they're talking about how Pamela Milton's, talking about her family and her uncle. What if, her uncle is, the major over in, Major General Beale over in World Beyond? What if that is kind of a reveal later on that we find out? I think that'd be kind of interesting. And that would sort of tie some things together. But what do you guys think? Are you guys as devastated as I am to lose Melissa McBride and Carol in this upcoming series? What does this mean for 11C? I want to hear from you. What do you guys think? As always, thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you for future videos. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit that like button if you enjoy it, and share. But yeah, thank you guys. I love you guys as always. We'll see what happens.